Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Thursday, the 28th of November 2019. It's a pleasure to be with you today as always. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribed. Double check please, because sometimes you get unsubscribed or for whatever reasons. And if you like the videos a lot, then please share them. I'm going to use the mystery tarot deck again today. Which I got for £15, but I think it's worth a lot more. By the way, I've ordered 3 new decks on Amazon. Which ones did I get? Really popular ones. I got the Shadow Moon. Anyway, there are 3 coming your way. I'm gonna have to call the Guinness Book of Records soon for most tarot decks owned by a single person. I've got them in the cupboard, I've got them on my desk, I've got them on my coffee table, under the coffee table. It's amazing, I love it. That was the biggest part of moving, all my cards. Okay, because I love them. I love you, little cards. Let's see what the energy is for Thursday the 28th. Oh, and if you're in America, happy Thanksgiving. Should all give thanks. That's the attitude of gratitude is the best energy you can be in ever anyway. So being grateful for what you've got in your life creates more things for you to be grateful for. All right, we have got the Keeper of Staves. So we've got the, I would say the Page or Knight of Wands there. That's in reverse. Then we have the Major Arcana card, the Empress, which is love. And then we have the 3 of Weapons, which is 3 of Swords, and that's heartbreak and loss, and hands sticking the sword into the heart and the eyes crying. And the third eye is untouched, because in spiritual truth, no one can touch you. You're eternal. You're eternal. You realize that you've been around since the dawn of time. So the Keeper of Staves is someone who's trying to manage the energy of fire. And we can see he is holding the stave, and there's energy coming out of the eyes. There's energy coming out of the eyes here. And the horse has wings. It's a unicorn. They all look like they're protecting something. The birds are taking cover, and it's almost like something is coming their way, which he is protecting or trying to protect. So Keeper of Staves tries to protect his own new business venture, which he loves and which he's happy about. The Keeper of Staves tries to protect the screenplay that he's written and that he now wants to option, and he wants to have it made into a film by Hollywood. So he is protective of the things he cares about, because the external situation is going to make it difficult for him to achieve what he wants to achieve. So he has to work hard and not take cover, but continue on despite the wind to get where he wants. This is in reverse. So you may feel like, oh, I'm a little flat. I don't really care about anything today. You may also be a little bit frustrated or even angry. Like there's this undercurrent of, ugh, man, you know, like I don't have a specific goal in mind. Everything seems so loud at the moment. So immediately on this day, you start the day. People say, have you got out of bed on the wrong side this morning? For a reason, because the way you start your day is indicative of how the rest of the day is going to be. So in the morning, make sure to remember all of the things that you love to do, hobbies. You don't have to get paid for them to make them meaningful, and you don't have to work and be Superman or Superwoman to matter, to have value. You have value because you exist. So in the morning when you get out of bed, just remember the passionate job that you do for people and that you get paid for it, or the passionate pictures that you draw in retirement just for you. Remember all of those things, because you're going to feel like you've never achieved anything good, and it's kind of a downer, the Keeper of Staves. That's picked up by the Empress. The Empress is love, new beginnings, joy, giving birth, abundance of water and life. She represents infinite love, infinite freedom, infinite healing, and spiritual connection. That dove of peace is in this wooden heart that she's holding. All in green. Green is the color of nature and the heart chakra in nature. So she's connected to the physical world. She's all about love, and she's creating something beautiful. The Three of Weapons is three other people taking something that you deeply care about and sabotaging it deliberately. This to me seems like anyone who's running the Thanksgiving for your family, you may wake up feeling like, oh my God, I have to cook this thing today and I've got people coming around. Oh my goodness. So if you start like that, then immediately, you start on a negative foot. If you're like, oh, people are coming around today, I love it, great, I get to do all of these things that I am interested in, you do that, the people come around, and it's really likely that someone's going to say the wrong thing, or someone's going to devalue what you did, or someone is going to make a joke that's not funny and that offends you and puts down your cooking. And for all of us who aren't celebrating Thanksgiving, it's the same thing. If you're doing something today that you look forward to and that you love, then do that and focus on the good. Because despite other people saying the wrong thing or hurting you, in spiritual truth, you can never be hurt. Yes, your heart can be hurt. But if you do the turkey and the stuffing and the mashed potatoes and all of that stuff because you want to do it, then no one can hurt you on an emotional level either, because you did it for yourself. And if they don't like the turkey, then who cares? That's not your problem. You enjoy it. If they don't like the collard greens, who cares? You're enjoying the collard greens. So really make this day about you, because other people are going to say things that could make you cry. Remember to use your third eye to see the reality of what this day is. And the reality of what this day is that you can manifest something wonderful, glorious, and abundant that you love and that other people will love. Unfortunately, there's a sense of being ill at ease in the air. And when people are ill at ease or hurt, they lash out at other people. Hurt people hurt people. I'm ill at ease, I'm bored, so let's start a rumor. What do they say? Idle time is the devil's plaything. So if you don't feel like you have a purpose, everyone else has wonderful things, but you don't have a purpose, you never get what you want, then you go to this Thanksgiving dinner, which has been organized by this lady, and you go there and you feel resentful and jealous because you've never had this. What you're missing is that you've been invited today to a lovely dinner. So why try and ruin it or be angry about it? You're right there. It's a great day to start a new business, to set a new goal, And it's a wonderful day to grow some thicker skin, to be able to let go of what other people think. And the biggest gift in life, I think, is if you can stop caring, genuinely stop caring what other people think of you, then you're creating miracles for yourself. Because if you let bad thoughts and negative people into your mind and into your heart, they're going to make things really, really negative. And if you create something on your own that you love and that isn't perverted by other people's opinions or sense of uneasiness, do it yourself today. The more people that are involved, the more potential for strife and discord. And if you feel obligated to do something, then try and turn that around. And instead of saying, I have to start my business today, say, I get to start my business today. Instead of, I have to cook this turkey today, I get to cook this turkey for my family who I love. And this is a wonderful way of expressing my love. Then if they don't like it, and if it's dry or whatever, you've done it. It's the thought that counts. You've expressed your love. So if they're ungrateful or whatever, then it's not going to hurt you as much. And spiritually, you're untouchable anyway. Number-wise, we've got a court card, which is 1, and 3 is 4, and another 3 is 7. So 7 in numerology is all about your mind and your mindset. Being creative and getting creative with your mindset. So get out of bed and put your mindset, look at all of the wonderful things that you're passionate about and all of the things you've achieved. That's going to put you in the mindset of achieving even more and feeling really good about what you do, regardless of what other people think. So it's a day where you can really liberate yourself from the opinions of other people. If you're codependent, or if you need to have if you give someone a present and you need them to thank you about 10 times because you're so insecure, or no one ever gave you anything and now you've given this present and you feel like, wow, they don't even appreciate it. They've only said thank you 9 times, not 10 times. How dare they? You can let go of a faulty thought like that. And you're able to say, hey, I can give a gift. And whether they're grateful or not, that's not my problem. What this is about is what I do and what brings me pleasure in giving it away. So ask yourself, what can I do today that gives me pleasure and that I can give away to other people regardless of what they think? That's the best way to have a wonderful experience here on Thursday, the 28th. Just be in your Empress bubble. Make sure that, you focus on love. You don't let yourself be dragged down, and you also let comments just roll off your back. So it's not the ideal energy for Thanksgiving, but it certainly is a good day to realize that your words have consequences. You can make people cry. You can also realize that someone just said something awful to you and you really don't care, and that you're beyond all of this and that you don't care. So you're in love and you just enjoy yourself. And that allows you to then grow a thicker skin, because 5 or 10 years ago, you may have cared what that other person thought. If you struggle to assert yourself, then today you can really let loose and say, how dare you speak to me like this, and that can cause conflict. So it's not the best way to resolve ongoing issues. It's more about doing what you love and keeping it simple and keeping your mindset productive. So I hope you have a lovely day. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the book your readings button to order a personal reading with me, or just go to the shop tab. You can order your reading there. In my personal readings, I use the tarot, astrology, and numerology. To draw up your astrology chart, which is a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born, I need your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. If you don't have the time of birth, there's a process called chart rectification, which I offer. Please order that on the website as well under special services. A chart rectification is a process where I work out your time of birth because you've given me 10 or more major life events, and then I can work out the time manually. Once I have the chart drawn up, I can answer any questions you've got about past lives, about this lifetime, about what you're good at, what you're supposed to be doing, where the best place is to live, what direction you ought to go in, really anything. So head over to gregoryscott.com if you would like a reading with me. Please hit subscribe, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.